The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we?
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Perry. And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help some points on the board when this drive is over.
From the gun on 3rd down. Perry. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a handoff up the middle. Vick, and just a couple yards there down to the 17. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Perry. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
They'll try to run this one in. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
He finds his man, complete. That's done. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, tell all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. Now a 3rd down throw, but he misses the target, incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Back to throw. Perry. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson now. Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Looking downfield for Kelsey. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away. Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 47 yards. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator, and they pushed.
Here's a diving catch right side. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted. They got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for Pittsburgh.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
13. Hey, move.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
It's complete, and this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 20.
No, I'm just looking at these stats. 96 speed, halfback, 95 QB, 94 speed, wide receiver. Boy, your whole team faster than my whole team. I expect you to win. GG's, bro. I tried though. I didn't even look at your shit. I thought it was an even team, but yeah, GG's. Let's get it. Ain't finna quit. Come on.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick-6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. Defensively, you've got the nice lead here in the fourth quarter. You're saying, if they want to get a run of a little over 10 yards, that's okay.
I hear what you're doing there, and I think you're onto something. They've loosened up on defense, so don't get fooled by the nice runs you're getting now. You've got to get bigger plays, possibly think about throwing the football a bit more here.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
Brings up second and 11. At the 43
From the gun, Jackson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. To throw is Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's done. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4. Jackson. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
This was an even matchup.
But there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game.
You have fun with your bot card.
And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
Go.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions.
It made you happy?
Things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it won.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Yeah. Go. You are X.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Jackson. Got a man. It's Higbee, complete. 22 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. That one complete down the field to Smith. A big play there for Philly. 52 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it And that'll fall incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have
You know it's overall when I can't catch a pick like that.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late.
All game it's been happening.
Passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game.
And he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense.
And you get it right back overall.
2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
That one caught out wide by Julio. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 46 yards on the play.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Manziel. And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Manziel. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. There he goes, left side. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Jackson going to run. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Lamar Jackson, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Steelers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week, but here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Now that's how you start a drive. Not only do you pick up a first down, you do it on a chunk play. Big yardage, and now you put a little bit of a dent in the confidence of the defense.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Manziel. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. What good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how low can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
4th down, here's Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air. Up 1st and goal.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
We're just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Now Jackson. This is caught. Nice job there after the setback. 11 yards, and now it's 2nd and goal.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and they're able to add on to their advantage. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead now stands at 13.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Dancing away at the 35. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Cardinal.
Back to throw here. Pass incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They'll run with Moss. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to air one out. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. Now 2nd and 9. Back to throw again. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Done. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. Flush to his right. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Randy Moss. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to add on. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one goes for 30 yards. From midfield, here's Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Breeze now on first down. Out to the left here to Reed. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
He finds his man complete. It's done. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Another completion right there. And again, Charles, good time in the pocket. That offensive line on this opening drive been really solid.
They've been more than solid. They've really tamped down the pass rush and kept him safe in the pocket, able to look around, find his target, and deliver. He's got to make sure he tells that offensive line in the huddle, thanks, fellas. Let's keep it going.
This is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dallas Goedert from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick.
Preach the easy scope.
And they've got it. They recovered.
Appreciate it for the easy scope.
Now, though, there's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Taken down by Pete Werner. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, it's done.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. Able to power through.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 31, here's the second down and 6. Jackson, options out left. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's a scintillating run by Lamar Jackson. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him, being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work. There's no doubt.
And this play, it's not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line.
This how you do it onside, bitch. Even what you, even. Watch this, how you do it.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
25 yards there on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
To throw is Breeze. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Drew Brees, his second touchdown pass here in the opening quarter of this game.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8. Well, not content with the first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick.
You still doing it, huh?
And this doesn't work.
Easy goal. Come on.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's done. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
Hey!
Touchdown! Travis Kelsey from 21 yards away. And the Steelers have come back to make it a 2-point game.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Elliott now to kick this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
There's Breeze.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. Drew Brees does it again. 3 first-half touchdown passes for him now. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And he is going to come up empty here as they stop him short of the goal line. And this will remain a 1-score game as the lead holds at 7. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. It's Brown. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Marquise Brown, 49 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line in a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he's got it down to the 28.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. 28 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead. The extra point, not exactly a thing of beauty, but it does ricochet home. And the lead is up to 8. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it.
Forward. Middle.
The drive will start with an option going left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Hey, Ozzy, check out. Hey, middle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
This is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why they've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. That's down the field to Moss, complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 40 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Jackson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
No, we change it.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. Jordan Reed. Look at the big man rumble. Now look out to the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Brandon, whatever happened to the old rule that if you don't know that you're definitely going to get it to at least a 20-yard line, you just take a knee in the end zone. Sometimes being too aggressive can actually cost you.
On first down, it's Love. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On second down, here's Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's done. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
And a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
First and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the... And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
And they'll run again.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Steelers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. On third down, here's Williams.
Now he's free up the left sideline. Now look out. He's to the 20.
Touchdown, Falcons. Ricky Williams, 95 yards.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return setup here.
Jalen Waddle.
He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 119 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They run it again with Williams. There he goes, right side. Still going inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ricky Williams with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head back. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll get a couple up to the 39.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They're going to go for it here on 4th. Luck in the offense is going to stay out there. They'll try and run for it, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. it's Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Jackson now. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Again, Jackson will keep it. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Steps away. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
On 1st and 10, Locke. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. Fighting him off. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Nice little juke. The 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 233 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Gets past one man. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Locke. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And the Falcons are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
We came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
But he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for and was kicking coverages in his direction.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Locke into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tight.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Okay, every now and then, my defensive bias will leak out here. Abysmal play for them. You got them backed up, and you let them out.
And take advantage. And you know who's happy? The punter. Because if he was needed, they gave him a lot of space to work with now.
Yeah, because he would have had a lot to think about, right? Don't step over the back line and give him a safety. Now he's got room if he needed it.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is taken in by Waddle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Jackson on first down, eluding the pressure right. This is caught inside the 15. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Jackson on the move to his left. Zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Randy Moss in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the... And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Falcons...
Brother, what? Man, they about to make...
But gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 3rd and 2, Luck. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Snatched by the safety and Reed. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's...
And nothing but daylight ahead.
How about this? He's to the 10.
Touchdown, Falcons. Ricky Williams, 83 yards. And the
Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most...
Bro, what the fuck, man?
His own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a give, right side. Done. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's done, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. They'll run on first down. Done. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Steelers have moved out in front. And maybe there that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. And he's going to have a Falcons first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker.
20 rushes is insane, bro.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room.
What? That's so, bro. You see that? That's, bro. What? What am I playing?
Ricky Williams Steelers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Beating him there with his legs, 21 yards, 1st down.
It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
Back now at Ford Field. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. It's done to about the 48-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down now. It's done. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another 1st. They'll keep it on the ground. Done. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Jackson, option right. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Lamar Jackson, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Elliott on for the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think we also said they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Here's Luck now on second down. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Juju Brents, and the Steelers will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They get the crucial turnover just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you, now you take care of us.
They're going option play on third down. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Now here's Michael Dixon. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Falcon football. This is 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Luck now to throw. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. Williams going to get it again on second down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And
the fuck out of my game, bitch. 23 runs. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry ass nigga. This nigga sorry as hell, bro. Look at your team. 94 QB. 95 running back. Nigga, you got 2 95 speed running backs. Ass. 94, 95, 94. 5 receiver. Hey, delete this game. Delete the game, buddy. Yeah, I know you had to look at them stats, right? You're like, bro, how is this nigga this good, right? No. You ass, bro. Look at this. Your whole team is full of 95s, and you let me beat you. And I think I played you, too. I played you yesterday.
I think you and I were a little surprised back.
Sorry ass nigga.
Through his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe
okay, I beat you today. Ha!
Quarterback of his caliber.
Bro, you ran 23 times. You should have. You got 3 completions with your QB. Shut the fuck up talking about trash. Nigga, you ass. You got 3 completions with your QB and he hit 94. Shut the fuck up. You ass.
And you and I both know that.
Nigga, you a lame ass nigga. Nigga, you ran the whole game.
Running plays like this, and they still worry.
Sorry ass nigga, you suck ass. Sucker ass nigga.
It's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys.
Sorry ass nigga, man. He suck ass. He bought that team, still suck.
one
fuck out
for
my
the
game,
Pittsburgh
nigga.
Steelers. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one,
Real spiel,
today's
man.
defense.
What?
And what I
I
mean by
played
that
that
is in the
pussy
old days,
yesterday.
shutouts
Beat him
were big
today.
time.
Adjust.
That was paramount.
Adjust.
But the big thing was holding people down,
Adjust.
holding down their yardage,
Adjust.
right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now,
Bro, but look at this, bro. He got 3 completions out of 10 attempts, bro.
And it led them to victory.
For a QB, five interceptions too. By the way,
Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL.
10 attempts, 10 attempts, 5 interceptions, bro. 3 completions. Then he ran it twice as much as my running back and my QB. Like, bro, same amount as 2 people, and they got 400 yards. Like, you ran it the whole game. You should have that many yards. That's all you could do. 96 yards, niggas. They gave him hella touchdowns too. Fuck out of here, man.
with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Manziel. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. Here's Manziel. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
I'm going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Panthers.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of one. Now Manziel. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Seventh play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw here. That is caught. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Escaping the pressure. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Johnny Manziel. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And some room to work. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll keep it on the ground. Dunn. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty. Defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 29-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's done, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with 2nd and very long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, the timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
First down, Panthers.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers 7, Steelers 0.
Panther football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. 2nd down and 8. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game?
He's got a man complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 58 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. He's going to go up top again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Little short pass here to Hill.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
1st down, Carolina.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up
2nd and 1.
29-yard line.
Little short pass here to Hill. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And quickly they get to the line.
That's the 10-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Forced out to his left. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Johnny Manziel with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this 1st half, he's missed an extra point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
I hate when niggas like you try to like showboat, nigga. You got a bottom team, so type shit. Like.
They had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before
Ball
the half ends.
Eluding the pressure right. Then he finds Fitzgerald. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for first
ball team.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Hayward Bay. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Back in the end zone, can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that.
Bought team, bro. What do you mean, bro? All these niggas are bought. That's not a free QB. I would have had that nigga, bruh. Scab. How much you pay? How much you pay for Larry Fitzgerald? How much? Hayward Bay. I'm talking about real money. So you ain't spend no real money on none of these people. How much? How much you paid? Nigga cap, alright.
Get one downfield.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
I didn't say it was. I built this shit up from the ground.
Frank Reich here on 4th down is ready to
I know a ball team when I see one, bro.
From 45. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control.
And the fact that you know these niggas are out, meaning you know when these, bro, come on, bro.
Getting plays on both sides of the ball.
You buy cars, Quinn. It's all right. It's nothing wrong with buying cars. I'm just telling you that's why.
5-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Steeler offense here.
That's just like saying you don't. Okay, that's just like saying you know when the newest Jordans come out, but you ain't gonna buy them.
I'm not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You gotta make a move.
Jackson, options out left. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Bro, it's a different story, bro. That's a different story. You bought your shit, bro. I don't know when the new cars come out because I don't give a fuck to buy them.
Ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
I play it too.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we.
That's what I'm saying. You buy cars. I didn't say buying cars is bad, bro. I'm just saying that's why you win and you laughing. It's like you bought cars, so.
So a net negative there
I'm talking about real money. Real money. This is free team.
To start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 44 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
On 2nd down, Jackson out to his left. He finds his man, complete. That's done. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And they're going to speed things up here. Now it's Jackson. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in.
If that's anybody else, tell me.
They still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll try again. And this time he is in. Touchdown, Steelers.
And that's a step in the right direction. This had the feeling of one of those turning point kind of drives. If you come up empty there, it could be a long road back. But they persevered and hung around, and they closed the gap here in the 3rd quarter with their first touchdown of the game.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Eluding the pressure right. Past the 20. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one goes for 36 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number 1, it's easy for him to get lost. And number 2, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Here's a 2nd and 7, being chased out left. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Manziel. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Taysom Hill from 3 yards out. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead. Frank Reich going to tell the offense to go for 2. Manziel going to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Look at the big fella go.
Why this nigga not blocking, bro?
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 52 yards. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now Jackson on second down. Dancing to his left. And that one was incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Steelers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Jackson from the shotgun. Throw left side complete. That's done. Touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now Manziel. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Flush to his right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll be a gain of 16. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Here's Manziel. Sliding out of the pocket. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
It has been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Oh, they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They got to go back out there and play.
A good pickup there, a 22.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Jackson running again. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he claps down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. Here's 1st and goal.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. And he is going to lose yardage here. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And that is incomplete.
Let's go.
There is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call.
Yeah,
They got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. It's caught inside the 25. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
33, Steelers 18.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. They'll come up.
you paying for this shit like Shaq.
Jackson on the keeper.
Here comes 2nd down.
26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd
Jackson.
and 5.
Short throw, it's Higbee. And that's going to be a 1st down as he's out of bounds to stop the clock. 15 seconds to play.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move.
I'm not on your dick, nigga. I don't give a fuck about you.
Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover.
I can care less about your ass, boy.
Out of the games we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. On the option right is Jackson. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler.
Guys to love it, man. And that'll do another season, man. That will be another fucking season of waste. Up a few packs. If I had $1 for all I needed, hey, everywhere like damn, hey. Nigga was playing that and then gonna say this for you, like nigga, you didn't even do nothing. You just got a better team. But I keep striving for greatness, man.